All right, we're up and going. This is what I've kind of decided on, this shape here. I think I'm going to eliminate this back spine here. I mean, I got it, but it doesn't look good, so I cut that off. And we're going to change out the canopy. So we got that, which makes it look a little too beefy back there, or this. So this was a 1/4 inch template. I'm going to make it out of 3/16. So we're going to get that down to get this finalized, and then I'll start building the cowl or the bottom block one. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try to get this together before Christmas. So let's do this. I can always put that line on it if I like, if you know, if I have to or whatever. So we want to build it this way. This is this way here. And I want to make this in fewer pieces. So I need to glue this. I need to glue this together. Okay. So let's do this. We'll do this. Afternoon, Roy. Okay, just a tack now. Oh yeah, much better. Much more better. Well, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna cut a separate piece. Come on. Okay. Yep, there we go. Gonna have to clean this mess up. It's no good. How many of you guys have ever built a rudder and have it warp where it's leans over on the top or super warped? If you do it this way, you won't get it. You won't get a warp. Come on. So far, that's what we got. So far, that's what we got. Well, I just had a request for me to build an airplane for somebody, and I shot them a price. If they come through with it, we'll have another content on 60s Aries, super Aries. If not, well, I didn't want to, pretty pricey what I quoted them. Okay. Okay, that will allow it not to warp. Got grain going this way, and this way. I'm thinking about putting a 1-inch piece or a 1/2-inch piece on top as well. Probably should do that. I will do this 3/4 piece. Yeah, we'll do this. I'll do this 3/4 piece right here. Got plenty. This does a couple of things. It makes a nice smooth grain on top of the rudder, and it will allow it not to warp. I hate when they warp. So let me sand this real quick. Only take a second. Okay, so I knocked 3/4 of an inch off the height. We'll glue this back on. This will be a much better rudder than what I had. Come on. Yeah, it can't possibly be clogged already. It was though. Smoking. All right. Let's see if this fits a little better. So we have the appearance of those wingtips, but it doesn't look goofy. It looked goofy before. Of course, I have seen rudders like I designed the first time. Paul Walker had one on some type airplane. that he gave to Ben Mills that was swept back like that. Now the bottom of this will be cut off when I get the bottom block on. We got some heavy duty stuff here. So the next thing is going to be to cut the canopy down. The canopy's out of place. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and round this. Get a stencil. I would use this. How's that look? It'll be fine. See, this side stays flat. That side gets airfoiled. Yeah. When you know it doesn't show it. They're flat outside. Flat outside. That don't make sense. I have to look at them. All right, here's the rudder. Let's see what it looks like. Quick question. I researched the forum and checked your Flight Street videos. Do you hollow the... No, I don't know what that question even means. Do I hollow the fuselage? Here's the question. Do you hollow the inboard doubler like the fuselage box to build up on fuselages? No. No, I just, it's a solid slab of wood and I glue the doublers on it and that's it. Okay. Let's see how this looks. It pays to sleep on it. We got a little bit of a discrepancy in the angle here. I'll have to fix. Where'd that canopy go? Now this canopy's too big. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Trying to do the some guy on the forum suggested I'm too worried about weight. Unless I'm flying the world championships. No, not really. And if you've never flown a light airplane, then I guess you'd think I was crazy, but light airplanes are 1,000% better than a heavy airplane. The lighter, the better. Okay, so I got that. What do you guys think? Should I put that backbone spar? I think it looks better like this without it. We might could do a little one like this. What happened to that block? I just had it in my hand. There it is. I guess that wouldn't look bad. Yeah, we go a little one. Kind of build on the fly. Just yeah, that looks good. No, that don't look good. Change it up, do something else. Looks better than the long one. Yeah, I think so too. I had it all the way up to here, back of the canopy. I think a shorty will be better. And the most important thing is less weight. So we need. Well, this was a decently light piece of wood. Yeah, I guess. Except the Mustang rudder is taller and narrower. But it looks a whole lot better than when I started. I put it on, took it off, put it on, took it off. I came up with this morning. Dan Winship and I were talking on the phone, and I said, we talked about it's better to sleep on it, which I did. I left it pinned up there, and I come up and looked at it, and that ain't it. So we're talking. I said, I think if I move it forward to the leading edge of the stabilizer, and swept the trailing edge forward, it would look better. And I was right. So I cut the original one up, and I cut this original one up and added a piece. This was the original. Added a piece, this piece at the back. And now we have one that's made correct. And it's approximately the same size rudder as it's got a little more area because of the curve here. There's a curve on this one. But approximately the same amount of area. And I know this style works. So the outboard is flat. And I guess we can, I guess I better make this piece first and get it glued on there so I don't get any goofy stuff sanded into it. Outboard is flat. Inboard is airfoiled. The mad scientist. Where the hell did it go? I just had it. I think tonight on the hangout I'll start making the cowl. Man, I just had the damn knife. There it is. Maybe I'll mold up that bottom piece too. Oh, I better check and see if my wood's arrived yet. Probably won't be here till 9 o'clock. Yeah, well, it's not going to be a jet. It hasn't got here yet, so we're good on that. That's good. I don't want it sitting on the front porch very long. Yeah, it's not a jet. It just had the wrong shape fuselage for jet style. So I abandoned that forward cockpit business. So we need to dangle it some more. A little more. That looks pretty good. The outboard is flat. Come on. You bitch. Yeah, I might have to get it glued on the airplane first before I do this. I want it perfect. I don't want it all goofy. So we need to cut about 1/8 off the top. It's a nice thing about building like this, you know. You're not set on any certain deal. Whatever you want to do. What looks good to you? Get some Meslick wheel pants. I think I might try to incorporate into this airplane. Because I think it's going to be light enough to do that. Today's the 6th. When we were kids, on every channel was the December 7th special. Well, last night I watched a movie called Pearl Harbor, made in 2012. Ben Affleck and a lot of big name actors. Cuba Gooding Jr. was it? Really good movie. And I suggest anybody that's interested in that kind of stuff watch that movie. Pretty good movie. 3 hours though. Be prepared. How I found it, I was looking for a movie called Red Tails. And yeah, I could have got it, but they wanted to sell it to me and I didn't want to buy it. So I run across that, and then Tora came up, which I don't think is that great a movie. Okay, we're going to mark it there and try not to sand down to that. So see, with the grain running this way, it sure makes the top of this rudder a whole lot easier to sand. You're not sanding end grain. We'll get it roughed in and get a weight on it so we get it weighed. Should be 7 grams. If not, I don't have light enough wood. I do not offset my rudders. I just sand and airfoil into them and That's it. We're done with it. But I do run 3 degrees motor offset. Offset is your friend. I don't think I'll need a cross grain piece on the bottom here because it's not a very long span. It's only 1.5 inches. So let's see how this. Oh, we wanted to weigh it up. It weighs on. Yeah, we got to sand on it some more. It weighs 11 grams. So I got to sand her down. But you get the idea. So that's it. I did it in 37 minutes. What do you think? Is that going to look all right? I think so. Much better than it was. Much better. Much more better. Yep. I just got to figure out what to do with this canopy. It's just too damn big. Maybe I'll put that shorter canopy on it, the 9-inch. I got my little finger man. I wonder how far he's got to sit down in there. Yeah, it should be all right. Down another inch or so. We'll drop this down. No, well. I think I want the canopy at the leading edge. Right there. It makes the tail look longer. Let me zoom out here. Can't electronically turn it anymore. Yeah, I think this airplane is going to be yellow base, yellow, red, green. It's going to be all the warm colors. Yellow, red, green, orange, yellow, orange, red, green. So the whole airplane will be basically yellow. Then we'll put orange on the leading edge with black trim. And maybe some green highlights. I got to think of a really wild paint job for this airplane. Wild. Hopefully it comes out light enough that I can get all the paint on it that I want. Because if it starts getting heavy, I'll sacrifice paint for weight every time. Because it ain't no good if it gets 70 ounces. Terrible. Alrighty, guys, this was just a quick update on this. Keep you in the loop of where I'm at. Remember, tonight is our hangout, 7 o'clock Central. We're going to do last night we had a judges seminar, and we're going to do an online judges seminar, and I'm going to make it live for the members so that you can ask questions to the judges, and I'll replay it a week later for the general members. That way you can ask your questions to the judge, to Steve, and I can't remember. There was four of us on there on the rules and the judging, but we already kind of agreed we're going to do that. I was going to try to live stream it last night, but he doesn't have an account to let me stream it to the YouTube channel on his end, so I couldn't do it. So we're going to do it off mine. Alrighty, things coming this year. Trust me, it's going to get better. All right, we'll see you tonight, 7 o'clock Central. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.